What's going on, YouTube? Modeling that back at you with the final reveal of the Dale Earnhardt 2000 Richmond car. So got this one finished up here today. Went ahead and, as noted, went ahead and put the flat black along the valance, I think it's called, along the side of the car on each side. Covered up the neon that painted incorrectly. So I got that done, polished out the paint the best that I can. There's a few spots that are still not as, crystal clear as they could be. But overall, happy with how the car came out. So, a couple of sad kind of moments, though, with it. Just pointing out a couple of flaws that I do have. One of the little tiny bits of the red stripping did come off back here. And did have a couple of incidents with the number on the top. Just trying to get it to bed down into the roof flaps correctly. But outside of that, this was actually a pretty straightforward build. Only took about 2 weeks to actually do, which made me actually pretty happy. Again, working with the X22 Clear, not too bad. Definitely learned for sure. Have to let it sit and dry. Solid 2 days minimum before coming back and trying to touch it. But outside of that, not too bad. So the inside of the engine compartment has a little bit of mismatched coloring here. Let me get that hood open. Which I was originally going to repaint the aluminum on, but I kind of like the black, the overspray that happened to hit right there on the center of the hood. Kind of gives it a neat effect. You can see there the engine. Be honest, all the nice work with the plug wires, everything like that, pretty much all of that is just hidden and buried. So not to say that you can't do it or you shouldn't do it if you build yours, but just know that you're not going to be seeing a whole heck of a lot of it when you get the body onto the chassis and stuff like that. Overall, for the stance and the sitting of the body, sits pretty well, but to me it sits a little bit high on the chassis compared to what I think it should. It probably, and it's sitting where it's designed to, but again, there's quite a huge gap here on the nose to where probably if it was more of the actual race car, it would only be like that far off on the front, but then obviously jacks up the back. So yeah, live and learn with again, the kit itself has got a few accuracy issues with proportions and locations of the greenhouse, and I think, like I said, I think the roll cage is just a little bit on the high side for it, but not too bad. And then the other thing is, it's nothing that I did, but or not that I can tell at least, but this tire on this side definitely sits a lot farther forward, or it feels like it sits a lot farther forward. And again, looking on the underside, everything is locked in exactly where she should be, so not sure exactly what happened there. But again, as a shelf display model, this will definitely do its part. Looks absolutely beautiful. Locked all in, and obviously all of the problems with the paintwork and stuff like that is, really just exaggerated underneath these studio lights that I have. As soon as you get it out of the studio lights, it immediately just becomes, really beautiful piece. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked this video series, and if you do, stick around. I know the next build I'm going to be into is an aircraft, but definitely feel free to come back, as I'll be doing some more NASCARs here later into the year. So until the next time, I'll catch you later. Peace.